This week on the Fish Guyz.
Got first fish.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
A little snook there, Georgie.
And there we go.
Nice fish, Bubba. Thank you. He got me. Can't hold the rod with my right hand right now because it really hurts. So I'm gonna reel with my left hand. I can just pinch it with those two fingers.
Fish on. That, my friend, is gonna be a fish.
Fish on! Got a fish on!
For the Fish Guyz, every day is a new day to set the slate clean. It's either a day to scout for hot fishing spots, take clients out, or just be on the water. Today, Captains Lain and George have no clients, just each other. And they have set out to explore the waters that surround Key Largo. They are heading out to one of their favorite places, the Everglades.
Let's go catch bait and go head back in the glades.
I want to go try out some snook spots, man.
It's my favorite time of year to snook fish.
It is. Yeah, I'd like to get into one of them big 15, 18 pounders.
Right.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's rock and roll. See what this baby does.
Well, this looks really good, huh?
It does, it does. Nice mud strip, a mullet getting blown right into the trees here. See some mud next to the shoreline here. So that's how we chose this spot.
Fish that mud.
Heck yeah.
That's where the action's at. So I'm using these wide gap Daiichi circle hooks. This is a 3/0.
Nothing but the best for my buddy George. All right, George. Our backyard, Everglades National Park.
Look how beautiful this little morsel is.
Nice.
I'm gonna catch a fish right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
First cast, you're on.
That's what I'm thinking.
High aspirations he's got there.
Oh, wow. That was fish on, fish on.
First cast, come on.
Oh,
You got him,
I
he's
got
there.
him.
Have you seen it?
not yet. It's not a snook, Lane, but I can tell you right now, it is the first fish of the day, which can only tell me we just got the skunk out of the box. I've been fishing for years back here, right? First bait, first cast, and I catch a fish, I know it's gonna be a good day, Lane. Got first fish.
Good job,
of the day,
buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I call that?
No.
Luck. A little bit of current in the spot.
And I'm
moving from
hungry,
right
dude.
to left. It's always about food with you. Can we
Starving.
fish for more than 10 minutes before you have to eat?
I just burn at least 40 calories.
Doing what, casting?
Yeah.
Or walking?
Casting. I'm exerting a lot of energy to try to cast that far. It's a great workout.
It
program,
is, it is.
know?
I think it's because you talk so much. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, all over you.
Yeah.
Getting a bite.
You missed it.
Getting a bite. Back here, there's a ton of fish on these shorelines, and when we're targeting snook, sometimes, and most of the time, we catch jacks.
Fish on! Running back at me like a jack would.
A jackwood? What's a jackwood?
Like a jack would. Let's see. Mr. Jack Crevel.
These things are like bullets, Lane. They're everywhere. They're zipping all over the place, and they're devouring every live bait that we throw out there. If a snook doesn't get it, we're catching a jack.
Jacks never pass by anything to eat, just like you. And I like to catch jacks when I go to my snook spots.
Well, you know there's food there, right?
Yeah, kind of like you. You only go to the buffet for the food.
Well, plus, it's only $17 all you can eat, so.
Right. Do they make you leave after like 3 or 4 hours?
I plan my whole day around the buffet.
Not a bad one. 5-pounder.
Yeah.
Fights like a 20-pound fish of any other species.
The Fish Guyz are being brought to you by Wellcraft, built by fishermen, for fishermen and their families. Key Largo in the Florida Keys. Jefferson's Bourbon. Transform corn to get bourbon. Transform bourbon to get Jefferson's. Snapper Up non-frozen fishing chum. Successful fishing begins with Snapper Up. Tackle webs and cooler webs. Available at a marine dealer near you and wherever quality coolers are sold. A windy day like this is perfect for the backwaters. Better known as their backyard, George and Lain head out to the Everglades. Being a short 10-minute boat ride from the ramp, the Fish Guyz are warming the bearings in their reels this morning by landing a few jacks.
Fish on! Here he comes!
Ah, nice one, man.
Yeah, that is a nice one. Fish on!
Ooh.
Hey, buddy. Right on.
Come on, go find me a fish, bait. Think I got a jack on.
Yeah.
Clear? Almost like catching tuna out on the ocean side.
These are fighters. Look at the tails like a tuna.
All lit up, yeah. Love catching jacks.
Florida Bay, known universally among those who love to fish there as the backcountry, stretches from the southernmost tip of the mainland south to the Florida Keys. The water in this bay seldom exceeds a depth of 5 feet, and in many places, it's less than 18 inches deep for miles on end. For guides Captain George and Captain Lain, a day trip to the Everglades can produce some incredible fishing and great times.
Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna get out the way.
Look at that. Ooh, he couldn't resist it. That little tail was just wiggling. It's just going bing, 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 bing. And this little blade was going.
I think you got a Jack Crevalle on.
I don't know, it's not bouncing, it's not doing anything. It's swimming right to the boat. In the shallow water, we're actually targeting snook.
I mean, we've been catching a lot of jacks, but like I've always said,
Where you find jacks, you find the snook. Yay! You know what this is, Lain? We're getting a skunk off the boat,
Off the
as
boat?
my grandpa used to say.
I thought you just didn't wash your shirt. Look at that.
Little peanut.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the bait, though.
Look at the size of his mouth.
You got a snook.
Oh,
Look
another
at
one's
that.
blowing up in there.
What is it?
I got a snook on, another one just blew up. A little snook there, Georgie. Oh, he's not a trophy, but he is a
No,
snook.
but it's a snook.
Yeah,
Look at how cool he looks.
I love these
Pretty
fish.
little guy.
Love it, love it, love it, my friend. And
And-
look, he blew up on my bait, probably knocked it off the hook.
And another,
snook.
yeah, because I kept seeing them bust.
Yeah.
You know? So let's try to take care of these guys as careful as possible. You know?
Fish is probably 8
I wet
months.
my hand in the live well, so I'm not gonna like wipe all the slime off of them.
That's the best way to
You
handle
know?
them. Should never use towels
And don't
releasing
throw
fish.
them.
Right.
You ever seen people throw fish in the water? Don't do that.
Set them down.
Just set them in here like this and look it. Perfect.
We're releasing him so he can live. The cool thing about snook fishing is it's just like catching bass.
Fish on. It's a good one too, I think. Turbocharged bass. Big giant mouth, and they inhale the bait.
Right, come up, shake their head, they jump
They
when you have
jump.
them hooked up, they ambush feeders, just like a largemouth bass.
Yeah.
If you've never caught snook before, just think of them like a largemouth bass and you can come down here and catch some fish. George, that's not bad, about what, 24 inches?
Yeah. It's probably average size, I would say.
I would say
On
so.
the average,
Back here in Florida Bay.
you know?
The Fish Guys live and guide right here in Key Largo. Being close to an hour drive from any superstore, the guys shop here and even know many of the business owners along US 1. During off days, George and Lain often find themselves running errands together.
Come on, Lane.
Everybody knows that George likes to eat.
Hey, oh, it's the Fish Guy.
Yeah,
hey,
there. How
how
you
you
doing?
doing, Chris? I gotta swing in here to Key Largo Chocolates and get some chocolates for the wife. This could get interesting.
This place has everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything.
This is all of our milk machine here. This is 50 pounds of milk,
They make everything
and
here.
that's our dark chocolate. It's about a 70%.
Dark chocolates, white chocolates, milk chocolates, chocolate-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered Rice Krispie treats.
These here are all of our chocolate molds.
So after our tour, Christy assigns us to a special project that's gonna help them out.
Always in need of a chipper dipper. You guys want to try to do one?
Heck yeah. We started out by following the rules. You dump it in there, you flip it
She
over,
shook it like this, and you gotta be careful that it doesn't go everywhere.
dipping the chip in chocolate and staging it on the platter.
Come on, man, don't do that.
Hey, you do this, I'm gonna find some other stuff to dip in there, all right?
Oh, no way, dude. Give me one of them.
What else could we dip?
There's some pretzels right there. This is awesome. I'm super surprised that Lane actually ran around in here and found other things for us to dip in there, and I was pumped. I love Rice Krispies. Give me that. Come on, man. Get another one.
You need to make at least one potato chip.
I've never had so much chocolate in my entire life. I'm like in heaven right now. No, seriously, man, try that. You do the math, an endless supply of chocolate in front of me, and I can't stop dipping things in there and eating it. Oh my God. It didn't take long, but when Christy came back, I'm pretty confident that she looked at our work and said, hey, these guys did a great job. Look at how perfect this one came out. See?
We worked really hard on these. It took us a long time.
You know, you guys have done a superb job.
Man, thank
keep
you.
fishing.
We worked hard.
Right.
And we'll take chocolate from here.
All right,
Okay.
thank
you,
you,
Hey,
Kristen.
Thank
We really
you guys.
appreciate
Oh yeah, you look
it.
great, guys.
Can we keep the gloves?
Garden hose.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Can we
yeah.
keep the gloves?
We do.
paper
We have
towels or
a
anything?
pressure sprayer outside.
Oh man, that was great. I'm definitely coming back here tomorrow.
Well, you know, it's just hard to find good help these days.
While success may not be achieved for George and Lain making candies, one thing for certain, these guys can catch fish.
That's a bite.
Come on. Come on?
Yeah. Oh, God. Same exact thing.
Look at your bait and see if you can tell what it is.
You tell me what it is. It's pretty typical when we go fishing that we lose baits a lot of times, but we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's stealing the bait. Is it snapper? It could be catfish or ladyfish. We don't know yet.
See this? Boom, boom, boom. What is that, a snapper?
Catfish.
Oh, it could be a catfish. You're right, it could be.
Fish on!
You got a fish?
I got a small fish. I got a snapper, I bet.
That's fine. Target small fish, I'm telling you.
It's a snapper, George.
It's not as big a letdown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, even better.
There you go.
Even better.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about
the
right
highly endangered hardhead catfish, George.
there. So what a cool thing to catch today.
Highly endangered species of fish.
What
they
I
say
like to do is stomp on them with your foot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the way to get
There's
them
no
off?
spines or barbs or anything.
Okay. Got a feeling that's some bad information. Ah, you He got me. Yeah, you betcha. That little sucker got me. Oh, God. That's me.
Fish on.
That's going to be a
Big
nice
fish,
snook.
Big fish, big
Nice
fish.
snook.
Meanwhile, I'm fighting my fish. I have no idea what's going on with Lane.
He got me good.
I think he's throwing this catfish back, letting it go.
Let me get my blood out of the way.
I got a big one now. See, I was just trying to catch a really teeny one.
God, that hurts.
Oh, and guess what? Guess what this isn't? It's not a catfish.
Yeah, I'm paying the price for that one.
Lain is over there making all this fuss and racket in the water, and I just realized, oh God, Lain's over there in pain. I'm sorry, buddy, but I've got a really good one on the line. Hey, you got that net? Yeah, it's a really nice, healthy fish, man. Come on, buddy. Yes.
Nice, nice, nice.
I feel really bad, though. You're bleeding everywhere. Are you okay?
Not really, but that's all right.
You want me to call somebody?
Yeah, please. Like my mom?
Somebody.
And that's what the Florida Keys are all about. It's not the blood on the deck from my finger, but it's a nice snook in the boat. Let me wipe my blood up that I spilled all over the boat. I was leaking a little bit, George. And then I'm gonna have to get creative on how to start fishing from here on out. You know what I did? I can't hold the rod with my right hand right now because it really hurts. So I'm gonna reel with my left hand. I can just pinch it with those two fingers. And that's how we're gonna roll for the rest of today.
The Fish Guyz are being brought to you by Daiichi, world's sharpest hooks. Key Largo Chocolates, world famous Key Largo chocolates and ice cream, made in the fabulous Florida Keys, but shipped worldwide. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Aquaflage, the leader in performance apparel. Yamaha, reliability starts here. The Everglades is a special place for the Fish Guyz. This unique wetland ecosystem, spanning almost 18,000 square miles, is an incredible fishing wonderland for any angler. With a negative encounter with a catfish, Lain is still fishing on. As a skilled guide, George has his trusty first aid kit aboard, a necessity. While being this far away from the dock, George has patched his fishing partner's finger up.
Got stung by a catfish, George.
Hey, right back at you, pal.
Nothing is stopping these guys.
Yeah, fish on. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Want me just to lip them?
You okay to do that? I mean, how do you do that with like one nub?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Look how pretty they are, though. I mean, that light-colored bottom, they're real silvery. I love that, man. And you see that real defined lateral line there.
That's how they sense the vibrations to feed, huh?
Well, they have to, because you can't see in this water.
Right.
You know, it's like murky, and they're just laying there, and they feel that vibration, and they just lock onto it. Hey, it's nice to be on a pile of hungry snook.
Shot of this hand.
Oh, I mean, see them jump.
It is, especially after the little catfish incident I had. But you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna fish the opposite way that I normally do. And hey, I wanna catch a nice fish too. Oh, nice snook. Nice
Big snook. How's your hand holding up?
It hurts, it hurts. I'm battling this big snook.
It's a huge snook. Biggest fish of the day.
He's, I tell you what, he's shaking his head, he's jumping. This isn't gonna be easy. Nice,
It's a big, solid fish, man.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
It's a really good, solid fish. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Who's got a net? You got a net? You want to net that fish?
And there we go.
Very cooperative fish.
Man, this is a nice one.
Nice fish, Bubba. Thank you. Probably 30, 31 maybe?
Yeah, he's bigger than the one we caught. I think he's probably a couple inches bigger.
Yeah.
He feels a couple pounds heavier.
But like
that one.
we've been saying all day, you catch a lot of little fish, and you know these guys swim in every now and then, so there's no telling when it's going to be a nice big snook.
Right.
Despite the war wounds for Lain and the gusty conditions, the Everglades, once again, has proven to be a successful destination for George and Lain. For George, a day on the water brings on his appetite, and we all know how George loves his fish tacos. It's time for some great cooking tips with Chef Luigi at the Pilot House, and it just happens to be George's favorite platter.
We're here at the Pilot House restaurant in Key Largo with Chef Luigi. What do you have for us today, Chef?
I know you love tacos, right? So we're gonna make fish tacos today, guys.
Now you're talking my language, Luigi.
Yes, we're gonna use fresh mahi.
Mahi.
But you can use whatever you want. Grouper, whole fish, whatever you want, okay, guys? Easy
Sure.
way, we're gonna cut that in 2-3 pieces, depends how many tacos you want to eat, or you
That's
can
at
eat.
least 3 tacos.
Yes, at least. After that, we're gonna use pico de gallo, some chipotle aioli, lettuce, and we have some tortillas here. Gonna be super easy to do. Salt, pepper, we're gonna pan sear it in a pan, and after that, we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna put our secret ingredient.
What's
Jefferson bourbon glaze.
Sounds good. What do we? All right, let me
Yes.
see it. Here's.
Yes.
Oh, come on, man.
Chef, that looks absolutely incredible, Chef.
Watch this.
Pilot House Restaurant, Chef Luigi. I'd let you say something, but you got a mouthful of food as usual. Stop by. The best fish tacos I've ever eaten right there.
Got that right.
Closed captioning and the cooking segment for the Fish Guyz has been brought to you by Pilot House Restaurant and Marina, home port for locals, located on the water in downtown Key Largo.